Not only has this project provided opportunities for local design students, as well as our staff in wearing something new and fresh when they come to work, it's also an opportunity for Melbourne and Olympic Parks to invest and support in the local manufacturing industry.
For manufacturing, it has been something that was traditionally very strong in Victoria. We see many of these manufacturing opportunities outsourced overseas, and we felt it was important that we did our bit to try and help reinvigorate what was a heartland industry here in Victoria. Melbourne Olympic Parks puts on around 300 events a year, and when you put together all of those teams, it's close to 1,000 people. We've committed 80% of the project into Victorian businesses, Victorian designers and Victoria manufacture. Our job here at Melbourne Olympic Parks, it's about really reinforcing our place as the centre of live music and sport, but it's also about the economy and jobs for Victorians.
There is a genuine desire for many brands to engage local production. When you're working with offshore vendors, you have like 1 to 2 points of contact to manage the creation of the product. Whereas for the local uniform program, we've had the opportunity to engage from the fabric manufacturers to the garment manufacturers to the pattern makers, the pattern graders, the knit trim suppliers, the dye house, all of these components that form part of bringing the product to life.
We used to do a lot of work with uniform companies, but a lot of that business went offshore because they weren't prepared to pay the price for the premium product. So this is a real departure for us. It's exciting, but it hasn't been without its challenges. The pressure that puts on the fabric to perform is enormous. There are just so many parameters and hoops you need to jump through to get that fabric over the line into a uniform category. So in order to bring this project to life, we have to put the yarns up on the knitting machines and run blankets. We do many of them before we get to the point where I'm happy enough with it to present it to the client. Then we have to make sure that it's commercially viable to produce. And when we finally get all that nailed and everybody's happy, then we can go forward and knit the bulk production. 60% of the cotton that goes into the PK is actually organic cotton, and therefore 60% of the garment is completely sustainable.
We predominantly screen print t-shirts and other apparel. Cargo crew put that designs onto a computer format that we can use. That gets transported from our artwork computers into our screen computers, and we've got the latest technology called an image that puts the design directly onto the screen. We're able to discuss with the manufacturers how we want the panels presented, as we've got laser technology on our machines that enable us to position the designs and engineer the prints according to the look that Melbourne Olympic Parks would like.
My long-term hopes for the industry would be really fantastic to see it grow, and I believe it can and will grow.
We've experienced an increase in local production. It's just so heartwarming to see product come back onto the shores of Australia.
If this is the first step by M&OP, if others will follow suit, that will really energise a lot of us.
I think our team here at Melbourne and Olympic Parks can be really proud that this uniform has been manufactured in Victoria. It really speaks true to the values of our people.